Hi, this is Susie with Scrappy Designs, and this is part 2 of the tutorial of how to add the cover and the canvas binding on our paper bag album. So, here is the album that we just got through making in part 1, and this is what it looks like. Now, you're going to need a piece of canvas. Now I am going to be using this Home Basics canvas from Canvas Corp. I bought it at Archivers. It's just a single sheet of canvas, and it's a little beige in color. And if you can't find that, or can't find it online, then if you have a Hobby Lobby, I purchased also some time back some canvas fabric, and all I did was tell the lady in the fabric department that I needed some paintable canvas, and so I bought a half a yard, and it looks a little more white is what it will look, and I bought a half a yard. I think it was around $3, and it will last a very, very long time. So that's just a couple of ways you can find your canvas. Then for the covers that I'm going to use, instead of chipboard, I am going to use the back of some of these, like this is Graphic 45's paper pad. What I have done is just cut them down to the size that I wanted them, and I'm going to be using that. So, what you want to do on your covers, now on my covers, they are going to be a 5 1/4 by 6 1/4. My piece of canvas is a 3 1/4 by 5 1/4. And as a general rule, if you are going to paint your canvas, you want to do it before you stick it on your book. But you might want to cut it just a little bit bigger than the actual size of the bag that you're covering, or that you're going to put the cover on. And the reason is it'll shrink just a little bit, it seems like, when you go to paint it, and I just use acrylic paint. This here I actually just used Tim Holtz stain dauber on. I didn't even paint it. But what you want to do, though, if you're going to paint it, is just paint it and let it dry really well before you decide to put it on. Then I will use sticky strip or scoring tape, and I'm going to use a 1/2 inch, but the 1/4 of an inch, or even the just a good glue will work. But now if you're going to use your sticky strip or scoring tape, you don't want to go completely to your edge. You want to stay back just a little bit. And the reason why is it will just be a lot better when you go to put your binding on and for your book to turn and things. So always leave a little space there. And let's see if I can find the edge here. And do both sides that way. Just stick your sticky strip on, or your, like I said, whatever adhesive you're going to be using. Just get it stuck on. Then what you want to do is take your cover, and if you're using chipboard, that's fine. I was just trying to use up some of my scraps and not use all my chipboard. Okay. And then what you want to do is you want to do these the same exact way. You don't want to go all the way to the edge of your bag. You want to come up just a little bit. It's not going to be seen once you put the canvas on anyway. And so, there we go. There we go. And now there's your front cover. And then the back is going to be the same way. Let's just remove our sticky strip here. Remove the sticky strip. And then we're going to do this the same way, and I'm probably going to go ahead and turn it just a little bit. And remember to keep off of the very edge of the back. Okay, and there we are. There is our, now if you have anything coming up like this, you really want to get it stuck down so that you don't have that. You want to keep as much bulkiness out of that as you can. Okay, so there is the covers. Now, I already have one done that I'm actually going to put the canvas on. So, and I'm going to show you. All I have done is papered over where that flap was. Like this would be the very front cover. This is the piece right here, and all I have done is just papered over it so that you could not see it and that you didn't have to have a flap there or a pocket. I've just eliminated that. And so once you get your book all done, and I'll show you my little book here. This is just a book that I made with the crate paper. I don't know exactly what the paper line's called. I don't remember, but anyway, take your piece of canvas that you have got painted or whatever you have done, and what you want to do is just take and add, now this is tacky glue. I'm just using tacky glue. For me, it just holds the best. And just take and glue, and you want to glue sides. So I'm gluing a right side, and I'm going to leave the center empty. And then I'm going to glue just the left side here. Now, to determine how much that you want to leave empty, you know, you can pretty well tell by the little spine of your book here. You want to not glue that width, you know, like that's about 3/4 inch or a little over 1/2 inch. You don't want to glue. You just don't want to put glue on that. Okay, once you've got your glue on, then what you're going to do is just set your book, and I just set my book on about half of it, and then I just take it and place it over like this. Now, for me to determine if I am pretty well even, and I want to keep some play in here in my spine, I don't want it real tight, I just kind of look, and like here I can see that my back has a little more than my front, so I'm just going to push it around because it's still good and gluey, so I can do that, and I still have a good little amount of play in my spine. And that is basically how I put my cover on. Just like that. So simple. And anyway, there is my book completely finished. So anyway, I hope that this will help you. If you have any questions, just feel free to message me, and I will answer any questions that you have. Thanks so much for watching.